Hey guys, my name is Paul and today I have another speed build for you on this channel. This time around it is a single parent apartment in the Spice district of San Myshuno and I am very happy with the way it turned out in the end. I have so much to talk about in this video. First of all, the last few days have been so amazing. Like, I know that I'm sitting at home with my leg injured and I can't do anything, but that lets me have so much time to spend on Twitter, because I'm kind of new to this whole Sims 4 community, and especially in the last few days, I got some positive feedback on my builds, and I got to know like some simmers, and I followed many simmers that I just discovered and that are so creative and so talented, and I don't know why I didn't like start to have like a Twitter account earlier, but I'm really happy that I did now, because so many amazing artists are on Twitter, and I follow so many great people. If you want to follow me, you can do that as well, without meaning that I'm a great person. I'm just saying, if you want to follow my personal Twitter account, you can find my username in the description. It would be super cool. Like, we can have a chat about our builds and whatever you want to. I'm just really looking forward to get to know new simmers that have like the same passion as me, and yeah, that would be super nice. So talking about Twitter, this build, I posted it yesterday, I think, and it got so much positive feedback, and I was so happy about it because I don't know, like I said, I'm pretty new on Twitter. I have like 13 followers, and I posted this build and it got like a couple retweets, a couple likes, and I don't know, I was so happy about the positive feedback, so I thought, oh my god, perfect, because I recorded a speed build of this. So I thought this should be my next video, even though I know my last video was an apartment as well. I thought it doesn't matter because, I don't know, this apartment is kind of cute, I like it as well. So yeah, I decided to record my voiceover now. And I don't know, I have tried to record this voiceover like 3 times, I think. The first time I got interrupted. The second time, my computer was out of battery. Like, I mean, the computer where I am recording these voiceovers on. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my karma has a problem with, but it seems like I did something wrong. However, I hope this voiceover will turn out good, because yeah, I am I'm always like happy when I'm able to talk without that many flaws and without that many ums and whatever, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I'm from Germany, and I don't know, making a perfect voiceover is pretty hard and nearly like impossible for me. So anyways, I should focus on the build now. Actually, the inspiration for this build came from my personal Sims 4 gameplay. Obviously, like, behind all my speed builds and stuff I upload, I play The Sims as well, like in private, and this was supposed to be like my private Sims family's home. I don't know if private is the right word, but yeah, and it was supposed to be for a single mom with 2 little toddlers, a boy and a girl. And I even started playing with them, but in the end it didn't turn out too great, because I just realized it was just too much of a challenge. Like, come on, like, I know, like, I chose this apartment, and this apartment is like the one with all these flaws and in need of repair and whatever, but I don't know, I thought a little challenge may be nice, but I realized that I really underestimated all of this, because the mother has to go to work, they don't have too much money, the toddlers are like doing bullshit all the time, they have bad moods all the time. The mother absolutely hasn't got any free time. So yeah, if I were you, I wouldn't create a single mom with 2 toddlers, because that's absolutely, I don't know, insane. I can't recommend that, but still download this build, okay? Like, you can delete one of the toddler beds, and then it's like a single mom apartment anyway. No, I really like the way this apartment turned out, but in the end I realized that the gameplay was much too hard for me. But that wasn't just my fault, because toddlers in The Sims 4 are so buggy. Like, I posted on Twitter about this already. I think that I don't know, in The Sims 4 we got the most, like, the cutest toddlers ever, but still they are so buggy. Like, they always do stuff that I don't know, like, they wake up all the time, they want to eat all the time, and I know that's like normal for little kids, but like, also the adults that should care about these toddlers, they are buggy as well. Like, I don't want my sim to sit my toddler into, like, the high chair, whatever, do you call it high chair? I don't know, that stool, into the stool every time he or she wants to care about the toddler. Like if I ask my toddler if he wants a bath, he says yes, and then I take him to have a bath. But if my sim wants to do that, like, he sits the toddler into that stool, then he sits on the bed, he asks my toddler, like, it takes like hours until I get that to work, and often they just don't do what I click on, you know what I mean? So that is really annoying. I think even though The Sims 3 was full of bugs, and I don't know, and The Sims 4 is much easier to play, there are moments in The Sims 4 where it's just like, EA, please fix that, because I don't know, sometimes gameplay is unbearable. So yeah, this time around I didn't really continue playing with this family, just because it was really time invested. It was really time consuming, and I don't know, the mother didn't have any free time, and it just wasn't my kind of gameplay. So back to the build, I wanted the mother to be a gardener, so I chose this apartment because it had this big, or at least, yeah, this big balcony. I know there's this other apartment which isn't even broken in the fashion district, but obviously for a divorced parent with 2 kids, that must be oh my god, just too expensive. And I don't know, I like real gameplay, like, I like gameplay that is like, I don't know, real life. So real life, like talking about Sims, whatever. I like if my gameplay is as real as possible, and I thought that's like pretty unreal if she's like freshly divorced and she has a nice apartment. That's like not my kind of gameplay I like to play. So I chose this apartment. I know it's run down and stuff. I actually made it so with those wall decorations from the Vampire Pack. But I thought it adds to the character. In the end, I really regretted that, because everything was broken all the time, and I think it's really it's like a challenge to place all the furniture the way it looks like the best, but also in a way that it doesn't cover, for example, those mouse holes or whatever, so like the landlord can get to them, and doesn't just tell you, never call me again, without like having any flaws in your apartment. Do you know what I mean? I think that's not literally what he says, but he says something like that all the time, so that annoyed me. Yeah, so I don't know, it added to the character. I think that it was kind of run down, but also I like the shape of the apartment. It is one of the only apartments where I'm just like, nice, because many apartments have like those randomly placed windows, and I think it's really hard to come up with a floor plan that makes sense. I recently built another family apartment in San Myshuno. I think it's in the same house. It's actually the apartment next door, and that one has such random window placing that I don't know, it was really hard figuring out a floor plan, but I made it. So yeah, I'll probably upload that as well, maybe this week, maybe next week, I don't know. We'll see, because I like, with this one, my recent uploads were like 2 apartments, and I kind of want to build a house again. Like, I am currently working on a restaurant, so we'll see. So you see me furnishing these 2 toddler kids' rooms. I don't know what is the difference between a nursery and a kids' room? Is the nursery just for babies or also for toddlers? Because in that case, this would be a nursery as well. But yeah, like I said, gameplay with two toddlers and one parent was just way too hard for me. So if you want to, you can delete one bed and then you have one big kids room. Maybe you can then even add a third bathroom or whatever. But yeah, when I built this, I had no clue that gameplay would be so hard. But still, it's like a very cute flat. So don't be too scared of downloading this flat. And yeah, this was a smooth transition to the link in my bio, which is the link to my gallery. So if you want to find any builds I made on this channel, then you can just quickly have a look at my gallery and download all that stuff. By the way, I don't know why there's still no, like why EA doesn't fix or at least doesn't make it possible to upload whole apartments into the gallery. Like, I know it may be hard because not every apartment is like placeable onto every lot, but I think that there's probably a solution to that, and I just don't know why they haven't done it yet. And I don't think that they will, because City Living's release has been like 1.5 years ago, so yeah, it's probably not happening anymore, but I'm keeping my hopes up. So, yeah, most of the apartment is done. Right now, I'm furnishing the living room a little bit. No, right now, I'm actually furnishing the bedroom. What am I talking? Yeah, I kept the bedroom in these green colors because I thought that's kind of cool. Maybe it's a bit stereotypical for gardeners, but in this case, I really like using the new seasons items. And yeah, I don't know, I think, isn't the flooring just everything? I think the flooring is everything. I used that in my last build as well, I know, but okay, I'm gonna take a step back, okay, with this furniture, like with this flooring. I won't use it in my next build. I promise that I won't use it in my next build. Good. So, by the way, I gained like 12 new subscribers, I think, in the last few days, in the last week, and that is so cool. I am so happy to welcome you guys to my channel. I know those, for many people, those are like tiny numbers, but for me, that's like the world, because that means that we get a few steps closer to 100 subscribers, and I don't know, that is so amazing for me. I love the fact that there are people watching these videos and maybe getting some inspiration, or if they are like a content creator themselves, then I always love checking out their vids as well. Oh my god, as well. Yeah, so amazing. So yeah, this I love the idea with this towel on the sink, but it kind of didn't really work out, so I put it on the other counter, and every time I deleted that wall, like the microwave just disappeared, like, and I didn't even get the money back, so I always had to cheat my money back because I was like constantly running out of money because my microwave was just disappearing every time I deleted that wall. That was very strange. Like, it said something like object couldn't be detected or something. I don't know. So here you see me adding some clutter to the kids' room. I thought it made sense to have like a door from the master bedroom to the kids' room, since the kids are so little, and the mom, like if they cry or wake up in the night, which they did every night, all the time, it made sense to have a door which like makes the quickest way possible. Was that English? I don't know. Yeah, so actually, you know, I think in my last build, I said that I hate living in apartments in The Sims 4 because it's really annoying with the neighbors, and that these loud neighbors, well, wait, what? Those loud sounds the neighbors make, like by day or by night, whatever, are very exaggerated in The Sims 4. And yeah, here now you you hear me talking that I recently just tried playing in an apartment, but yeah, it was just because I wanted to give it a try. I had this inspiration for this apartment, so I was like, okay, let's try to live in an apartment, maybe it's gonna be nice. But again, the neighbors were so loud every night, and I think if you befriend the neighbors, they won't do that. But if you don't, they will definitely like make like loud noises in the night and stuff. And the thing is, if you're this single mom, you don't have time to befriend these neighbors. Like, honestly, you just you're just happy that you're like alive, because you have to care about your toddlers all the time or go to work all the time, and you can't do anything about those loud neighbors because you can't befriend them because you don't have any time, and they're loud every night hearing loud music, and your toddlers wake up and everyone's super angry, and you're just there like playing God. You're just like, oh my God, I just want to whatever. I stopped playing in this family, so I probably shouldn't rant about it anymore. And I don't even know how you want to cope with all this negativity in this video. You probably don't, because you've probably already clicked another video, but it doesn't matter. And here you see me placing the master bedroom. I kept it in this blue-orange theme. I know that in a lot of builds I am focusing on this blue-orange theme, but I think that are colors that go very well together. So yeah, I really like that combination, but I don't think that it's like too much yet. So yeah, calm down, Paul. Oh my God, I gotta drink something because my mouth feels so dry. Is this professional? I don't think so. That was some professional ASMR, I would say. Yeah, I don't know why the video is like taking, I don't know why the video is so long. Like, this is literally the last room I'm furnishing. It's like this little bathroom I added for like the toddlers when they're older and stuff. It would be nice to have their own bathroom, and also like, you know, a little guest bathroom if they have any guests over, any neighbors over, which they don't because they don't have time for that, but technically they could. Yeah, so after this I'm gonna furnish the balcony, and the balcony was kind of a mess. Like, I like the way it turned out, but the balcony, if you know me, I like to place objects very randomly. I don't like to stick to the measurements of The Sims 4, so that kind of made it worse because those pots didn't, like, my sim wasn't able to plant the plants into these pots, and so I had to, you know, reshape all this whole balcony. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't a big deal because I just sped it up and put it behind the other whole speed build, but I didn't realize that that was the case until I started playing and I wanted to plant the plants and it didn't work. So I recorded how I changed the balcony, but in the end I realized that it doesn't matter because I didn't upload the balcony anyway into my gallery. So yeah, but since I wanted to plant the plants, and it was not only for you guys, I changed it and I included it into the video. Anyways, we're heading towards the end of this video, and if you like this build, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. That will be super cool. Follow me on Twitter so we can maybe have a chat about the community or your builds or my builds or whatever you want to. And yeah, I guess we'll see each other in the next video. Bye!